Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm here today to share some things that I've been working on, and I also wanted to take the opportunity to wish everyone a happy Easter, whether you're consoled by chocolate or you find time to pray and look at your beliefs. It's a special time, an individual time for people, so I wish whatever your preference is, whatever your beliefs are, that this special holiday weekend brings you everything that you need it to, aside from the fact that we are all still at home. But I don't consider that personally to be a bad thing, because if by being home I could be considered to be saving a life, then that is quite a lovely thing to be doing. It's a mindset thing, isn't it? However, all of that aside, I wanted to share some makes. Some are old-ish and some are quite recent. These are the old-ish ones, and they are just little gift tags, I guess you could say. You could use them for toppers on cards, but personally I could quite see that it is clear all the way through. If I show it you on that side, you'll see it's the hexagon, and I've just decorated the frame, and I just thought it was really sweet. And you could put that on the side of a gift bag, or just decorate something with it for a special friend and let them know that you are thinking of them. So true to form, I batch cooked these six, I have to watch my numbers because some are 5 and some are 6. As always, they are pretty much identical. I've not put any twine or ribbon or anything of that nature into the brads that I've put into the top with the friend banner. But I just thought, well, when I decide what it is I'm going to use them for, then I will add the appropriate thing into that and just finish it off quite nicely. So that is those, so to speak. And then I was watching, now you're going to have to forgive me here because it was a few days ago, and things have kind of moved along, and I've looked at another storm of stuff on YouTube, and I've not actually remembered who it is that I got this lovely make from. I'll just see if I can find my notebook. That usually tells me who has been my inspiration. One moment. Donna, powered by creativity, who is an American lady, as I believe, and has come up with these gorgeous matchbook flips, you could call them if you like. I mean, if you've got someone going off to university and you just want to give them a little parting gift with some family gifts in it, it would be ideal for that scenario. If there were to be a new baby within the family, then it would be a nice little gift for that kind of thing as well. And this is how it presents. Now, entirely up to you how you would decorate it. I had this pad of paper that I bought some time ago from the works, £1.50 vintage moments, and you know, I am trying to use up all these paper pads that I've got. I'm not allowing myself to buy any more until I've used what I've got, which will probably take me until I'm 80, but we won't talk about that. But anyway, that's the paper pad that I used, and the works, you know, people say, oh, it's cheap and cheerful and all the rest of it, but if you're a careful buyer and you look at what it is you're buying and know from looking at it what you would use it for, I think it has some really lovely paper pads of excellent quality. Who is this one? Just a Craft Sensation. That's one in particular that I look out for a lot. It's 200 GSM. Sometimes it's double-sided, sometimes it's single-sided. You just need to read the front and see what it says on the label basically, but never, never, never walk away without having looked inside and just seen the loveliness that you'll find inside the cover. So as I say, I've decorated these with these tiny little rosettes, and they're an inch, yeah, about an inch, and then of course you do all your scoring and so on. I've also used a little Stampin' Up bow, a little bit of bling here just to keep it nice and cheerful, and the sentiment there, if you can't make it out, is follow your heart. And then you open this up and it's just held in by the little flip scenario here, and you have a booklet affair which you could leave messages in, or pictures, or, you know, remember to phone home and that kind of thing, if it's for someone going off to study, which hopefully will happen in September for those lucky people that have got their places sorted out and know exactly what is held in store for them. But I just thought it was really, really lovely. It's a lovely size, not too large as to be unwieldy, and clearly also something that you could discreetly put on a shelf or on a tabletop and nobody needs to know what's inside. So the measurement here is 5 inches, roughly speaking, by 5.5, which is really, really lovely. I'm thinking about you, Steph, and Steph knows who she is. Her daughter was hoping to go to university, and I just thought this would make a lovely little gift for anybody in that situation. And then I went on to make another one, and this is all in blues, again from that very same pad, and it just worked out so, so nicely. This time there are the same amount of rosettes, but they're all blues, stripes, dots, whatever you care for. Unforgettable moments here. And again, it could be for a baby boy, it could be for your son, it's a bit girly for a boy, I guess, but you know, you can utilise them for whatever pleases you, which is what it's about. And then this one opens up in the same way, only I think I've been a bit more clever with the papers. I think did I mix and match them a bit? Oh no, I'm just so boring. Whatever's on the front is on the back, but hey ho, never mind, you know. But clearly you could really go to town. You could stamp, you could collage. You wouldn't be able to put anything too thick because there is no spine to speak of. It's just this tiny little spine here. And once you've got the basics under your belt, you can make it to any size that suits you. I mean, this one is slightly smaller than the first one that I did, if I put them together that way, and you'll see that it's not a huge difference, but you know, it is open to interpretation, as all of these tutorials are. I will try and leave a link below unless somebody wants me to do the tutorial with them on my channel, but it is a lovely, lovely project, and you can make as many as you like. Ideal for Christmas, ideal for birthdays, anniversaries, you know, special anniversaries, 35 years, 45 years. Thinking about Noodle now, who is just celebrated, I think she said 37 years. Congratulations, my lovely. So that is that little make. And then I'm afraid I just had to jump on the G-Care bandwagon and make these lovely little jottery kind of booklets here, and I have used G's free paper from her group and the sentiments from her Etsy shop because they are absolutely delightful. A little bit of lace trim, and then I've been making these little, this is noodle again, excuse my hands, I've also been coffee dyeing papers today. Paper beads, which I've made before, but I've just thread some wire through them, put a little bead either end, and they make the most gorgeous little dangles for a smaller project. Obviously it wouldn't do for a larger project, but anyway, that's that one. And then you just unclip it from the little flappy bit, open it up, and inside I've used coffee stained papers, I've used a little bit of rice paper, I've also used a chopped about doily, because I think anything of interest would work, and it's a little scribbler at the end of the day. Just nice for keeping in the handbag and keeping or making little notes in. Again, a lovely little gift for someone. And this is the next one that I made, because you always tend to, even though you make the same project in essence, they are different because you invariably add a little something to it of your very own. So I've got my little paper bead there. I have this gorgeous trim that I've used before. The sentiment, although I've covered a little bit of it, music is what feelings sound like, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Such a lovely, lovely saying, because some music does touch you, and it's quite heartfelt. And then again you open this way, and I've just put comfort on the inside. I've stitched all around. This is coffee stained paper. Then I've got the little mix of papers here, but no doily in this one. And then on the back page I've got another little inspirational, every day is a new day, and determination, which, you know, you can interpret in any way. For me, that would be getting on with your day, making the most of your day, and trying to enjoy it as much as you possibly can. So, you know, just lovely, lovely little booklets here. And yeah, I can't extol the virtues of these little projects. They're not too time consuming. They're enough to keep your head away from things that you'd rather not be thinking about. And again, it's one of those lovely things that you can pick up and put down at will, come back and finish them off, which is always, always a good thing, especially if you need to cook and, you know, do all those mundane things that drag you away from where you really want to be. So there we are. That's my little share for the beginning of April. I hope, as always, that you feel inspired, that there's something here that you feel you might like to try, and I shall look forward to seeing anything that you post later on in the month. So take care, everyone, stay well, stay safe, and I will hopefully be back again with more little projects to share with you in the not too distant. Take care, everyone. Bye bye for now.